Run a profile on this woman. Her name's Mary Flynn.
Sure. Is she in some kind of trouble?
It's the Joker. And maybe more. Something about this woman doesn't add up. I'm gonna work on the obstacle course. Run Alfred's training program for me.
Sure thing.
अब सीधा जाओ बाबा सीधा जाओ 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 सीधा इधर जाओ और फिर इस जगह में जाओ नीचे नीचे यहाँ पे नीचे जगह है ना चिल्लाऊं मोड़ा बस ओपन करो इसको फिर आगे जाओ
Good evening, Master Bruce. I hope you're managing to scrape by despite my... Very good, sir. Once the grapple is aimed at a suitable target, the crosshairs turn red and you may fire at your leisure. Of course, you're still free to move about while the grapple is activated. When the cord has entirely retracted, the grapple will automatically release. I'd strongly suggest retrieving your equipment from the higher platforms before we continue with training.
अभी ये प्रेस करो ऊपर माउस को घुमाओ अब ये
You've uncovered some back cuffs. Well done. A little restraint can go a long way. You can avoid a fight altogether by sneaking up behind an adversary with a pair of cuffs. Also, by leaving him cuffed once you've knocked a criminal down, you can be sure he won't come back to pester you.
उधर से छलांग मार लो फिर हम बच जाए इधर से अभी पहले देखो तो
ऊपर चढ़ाओ यार देखिए
अच्छा
ऊपर चढ़ाओ इधर नहीं
दबाता हूँ नहीं यार
चल
अब पता चलेगा उधर ये है ना जगह अब पता चल गया ना
Good batarangs. Of course you know how useful they are. Much better for disarming an enemy than knocking him out. Of course, with a little diligence and a handful of... Very good, sir. You may want to use your cape for the return to ground level. By stretching it taut, you can glide quite a distance. Good show, Master Bruce. We'll move right along now to the use of the batarang. To strike with enough precision to knock a weapon from a man's hand, you'll need to take careful aim. With a little practice, you can strafe around your target without losing your aim. Once you have your target in your sight, nicely done, Master Bruce, but the point...
ऊपर चढ़ के मारना है बाबा ये प्रेस करो वो कह रहा है वही
Nicely done. Nicely done, Master Bruce, but the point of the exercise is precision. We're simulating knocking a firearm from an opponent's hand. So pretend the bullseyes are guns and aim for them.
किधर भी जाऊंगा
पहले ये प्रेस करो वही लेना ये प्रेस करो और ऊपर चढ़ो और उसको मारो उसको ऐसे मारो तो इधर सीधा मारो छलांग हाँ जी इसके ऊपर छलांग हेड में आप लूजर हैं
नहीं इसको मैंने गोली मार दी चल मुझे इधर नहीं इधर गोली कैसे आती है उधर ना लेके जा अभी नहीं इधर मार इसको मार ये गोली इधर नहीं आती चल ऊपर ले
थोड़ा सा नीचे जा अब ऐसा सा नीचे जाओ बस पीछे बस आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बस आहिस्ता जाओ
Nicely done, Master Bruce, but the point of the exercise is precision. We're simulating knocking a firearm from an opponent's hand. So pretend the bullseyes are guns and aim for them.
कि वो जो ऊपर चढ़ के उसके ऐसे वाला एक चीज होता है ना
कहता है बंदूक निकाल के गोली मारो
बंदूक तो निकाले गोली तो ये होता है ये बात है
एक मिनट इधर को थोड़ा माउस करना उसके ऊपर करके मारना
उसके ऊपर नहीं जा सकता
उसके ऊपर गोली मार चल उसके ऊपर लेके आ माउस इधर नहीं दूर मुंह के ऊपर लेके आ इधर मार इसके मुंह के ऊपर उधर
ऊपर ऊपर ये अच्छा अब मुझे पता चला
और पट्टा जो पीछे आओ इसको गोली मारनी है मैंने
गोली ऊपर जाके ऊपर से मारेंगे बस
कुछ नहीं मैं इधर से गोली मार पीछे हो मुझे दूसरे वाली दे निकाल के
वालो
दूसरे वाला निकाल
कुछ ये
ये दे ओए बेबी
You can't master the use of batarangs without throwing a few, sir.
you cannot mess use of bantaran इसको नहीं ऊपर जाके उधर गोली मारना है क्या पीछे जाएंगे थोड़ा पीछे जाओ जाती थी वन कभी लाना जाना मार दो अब उसका गोली ढूंढो गोली गोली अभी गोली
यहाँ तो है मेरे पास
तो फिर एक बड़ा सा बटन दबाओ ना ओ, मैं कह रहा हूँ ये वाला बटन कोई और वन टू मुझे कोई वन टू तो ये मिल गया चलो मारो थोड़ा कौन ये अब मारो यार ये कैसे मारेगा इसको ये मारो दो
Nicely done, Master Bruce, but the point of the exercise is precision. We're simulating knocking a firearm from an opponent's hand. So pretend the bullseyes are guns and aim for them.
तो दे यार ऐसे ही है वो ठीक है आप
मारते जाओगे वो फिर आउट हो जाओगे अभी देखना वो खत्म होंगे तो आपको और नहीं मिलेगा
Nicely done, Master Bruce, but the point of the exercise is precision. We're simulating knocking a firearm from an opponent's hand. So pretend the bullseyes are guns and aim for them.
ऊपर चढ़ा होता है उसको मारता है ऐसे एक चीज वो बस याद है ना ऊपर होने वक्त तो फिर उसको मारे
Very good, Master Bruce. Perhaps now we should brush up on your fisticuffs, as it's so often the only common language between criminals and justice. Of course, you have a wide variety of the martial arts at your disposal. You may find some of your opponents a smidgen. There are few men in the world as... Quitting so soon, sir? Nicely done, Master Bruce. But fighting is not always the healthiest option. As you well know, with deep shadows and a little caution, you can slip past most opponents without resorting to your fists. If you hug the walls, you'll have a better chance of staying in the shadows and out of sight. By staying close, you can peer around corners without revealing. Let's try a small test. Use your stealth skills to slip past this sentry post. If you could... Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again. Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to... Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the... Terribly sorry, sir, but... Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again.
ये बटन तो बस कैसा आ गया Ready, go.
Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again. Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection.